What's up YouTube, it's Nicholas Bloxa here, and today I come to you with such exciting news. You will absolutely love this. Alright, so first of all, you're probably wondering what is this thing that you see on your screen right now. It says Gem Universe. What's that supposed to mean? Isn't it called Steven Universe? Well, my friend, no, due to copyright reasons. But I am proud to announce that me and some people are trying to get together a Steven Universe MMORPG, because I've been seeing a lot of MMORPGs being made, example Legends of Equestria or Fusion Fall Legacy and all that other stuff, so I said why not join the party. Now, there's a few requirements you have to have in order to join. We haven't got anything done yet because we literally just started this thing, probably 5 hours ago. But I'm sorry if you hear clicking. I'm just trying to read to you some things that we will need to see if you want to join. We will be using a game engine called Blender. We would do Unity, but we just feel like Blender's simpler for you guys, for people who are just starting off. So things that we're gonna need now are concept artists, texture artists, architectural modelers, landscape modelers, Python coders, and compositors for the graphics. Example cell shaded, and all the other stuff, because we will be utilizing that other stuff. Did I say utilizing? Did I even use that word right? I meant to say using. Let me try to use some big words. So yeah, this will be done on the Blender game engine. Comment any skills you have or would like to sign up for. I will try my best to get to know you guys. Get to know, well, yes, you guys, and get to know, okay, who does this and who does that. Myself, I am doing modeling, and I'm also the director. I already have the reference sheet that we're gonna need for modeling the characters. I already have that. All we have left to do is model the characters, and now I can also do the architectural stuff, but I will need a lot of help with that in landscape. And we will also need some Python coders, those who are good at using the Python coding language, and those who are good at using logic bricks that Blender has. I myself am practicing a bit more on how to use logic bricks, but we're still going to need Python coders for some heavy coding. Now, thanks to a very nice person on YouTube, if you guys have heard of the Blender game, My Little Pony Blender game called Pony World 0.1, the creator of that said that the project is open source, so you could just take the project and do whatever you want with it, probably continue it. Well, we're not really going to do that. We're actually going to borrow some components from the project. Example, maybe you can see what kind of compositing nodes he has for getting the nice little cell shaded backgrounds, graphics, and maybe taking some logic bricks for the game logic itself, the coding itself, and all that other stuff. Now, it's open source, so once we have it, we could just do anything we want with it. But I really want to give a special thanks to him. He knows who he is. Well, I would say his name is, but his name is kind of long and I kind of forgot it. I'm so sorry, I feel like a bad person. But link will be in the description to his channel. So I will read what we need again, even though it will be in the description. We need concept artists, texture artists, architectural modelers, landscape modelers, Python coders, and compositor for the graphics. We need someone who's good at compositing. For getting the graphics. So yes, and we also need a web designer. So I'm gonna just plant that down there as well. We need a web designer. We need someone who's good at designing websites, HTML, and all the other stuff. We need someone who's good at that. So right now we're kind of relying on blog sites at this point. I don't know, guess probably Tumblr. We'll probably use Tumblr or some other website. I know it's kind of sad, but hello, we don't have a budget here. We're not we don't own Steven Universe. We have no association with it. So yeah, we do have a page where you can keep track of our development on Google Plus and Google Plus only. Yeah, so that means we don't have a Facebook. We don't have a YouTube now, but you can keep track on my channel or whatever crew members we have that has a channel and would like to post their progress on the project so far. So yeah, this is it. We didn't actually create the game yet. However, I'm saying we like there's more people. I am in the middle of gathering up a crew and modeling at the same time. So yeah, if you are interested, please comment down below. I will say what we have, what we need. Right, again, sorry if I'm stuttering pretty badly, it's kind of weird, because like, I'm recording my voice only. Concept artists, texture artists, architectural modelers, meaning like you could, you know, 3D model some buildings, maybe the giant statue from Steven Universe, except we kind of don't want that because we might get, like, in trouble for copyright reasons, so I'll see what we can really do about that. Landscape, you know, nice landscape, like Beach City, except we're probably gonna have to rename it to Shore City. I don't know, or Beach Island, I don't know. We're gonna have to rename this type of stuff though. Well, I feel like Rebecca Sugars probably might be cool with it, Cartoon Network wouldn't. Same thing with, actually I'm not even gonna mention it, never mind. I was gonna say, probably, Legends of Equestria, that might be cool with it, but, Lauren Foss might be cool with it, but Hasbro might not. Concept artists, texture artists, architectural modelers, landscape modelers, Python coders, those who are good at coding with Python, the Python coding language, which I heard is actually one of the easiest to learn. And if that's so, then I probably might even give it a shot myself, but for now I'll just stick with Logic Bricks, since when a lot of the times, a lot of good Blender games are just made using Logic Bricks, and I guess if you only want to code really advanced stuff, that's when you're going to need the actual coded stuff, but Logic Bricks will do the trick. And web designers. That is all, guys. We only need these things. Alright. So, if you're interested, comment down below. Once I reply to your comment, you are free to message me on Google Hangouts. We currently do not have a private email address that you can send us this type of stuff to, but yeah, we're really unprofessional at this point, but we're still gathering up kind of things. Now, what should you expect to see inside the game? First of all, yes, you can create your own gem soda. You know, we're gonna try to add as much customization, like tops, bottoms, headwear. We're gonna try to add a whole bunch of that stuff so you can make your gem completely unique. And inspired by Peridot and one of my own Steven Universe OCs, you can have spaced out body parts. Example, Peridot's fingers, you know, it's not really on her quote unquote hand. But yes, you can have like spaced out body parts, like maybe your top part could be maybe your head could be floating above your torso, or maybe your torso could be floating above your legs, your bottom half, you know, that type of stuff. Yes, you will be able to add your own gem. However, the problem with this is there are a whole bunch of actual gemstones out there, and we don't think that we could actually just put the gems itself inside of the game without conflict, I guess, if people want to create their own gems. So like what we're going to do is we're just going to give you the ability to pick whatever kind of shape gem you want, and then we will you know, pick the colors and all that other stuff. So how will gems work? Are you going to have, like, you know, you have to select a body part, because a lot of people put their gems in different places. Example, maybe your heel, your leg, you know, all that other stuff. Seeing how in the actual Steven Universe show itself, they already have their gems in all the places that you'd probably put yours. Example, forehead, chest, hands, stomach, belly button, chest. Did I say chest already? And probably your nose, and so on. And back. I was about to say they didn't do back because my gem has a back as well. Has his gem on his back, but there's lapis. So we will give you the ability to take your gem and put it anywhere on the body. This will be done using like scales. Alright, it's kind of hard to explain, but don't worry, you'll just see in the game. We'll try to keep you as updated as possible. Now, another thing that I'm kind of having like a dilemma about is, did I use that word right? Dang, my English is bad today. I mean, I do speak English, but like, oh my god, it's been too long since I went to school, y'all. Alright, JK. I'm just like stuttering a lot, and I really just cannot choose my words correctly at this point. See, I even messed up there. What was I saying? Oh yes, I was kind of having a little conflict in my head whether you should be able to do fusion or not. Now, I was thinking, yeah, you know, you could do fusion. I mean, that's kind of not a problem. But the problem is coding a system that can combine the clothing from each different players and other components of the player into creating the fusion. And you're probably like, some Blender game developer out there is like, oh yeah, that's easy. Well, I'm kind of, well, while I do agree that probably might be easy if I practice it way more, I'm kind of confused at how would the fusion work. This fusion definitely would not be its own person doing whatever it wants, though that probably would be kind of cool, like a fusion that just fights for you. Actually, I probably might do that. But seeing how a fusion is a mix of people, I kind of want like your I kind of want it to be controlled. And I was thinking maybe the person with the highest level can control it. But what if he does something, he or she does something that the gems in creating the fusion doesn't like? So I said, you know, that's probably gonna be a problem over there. So yeah, that's gonna be a little conflict. If you guys actually have any ideas on how fusion could work, explain to me. You don't have to write down the code, but you know, just explain it to me. Explain how you think this should work. Like, explain how the system should make this thing work. So yeah, that's it. As I mentioned before, Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl are not in the game. By mention, I mean like I put a little text. Garnet, Amethyst, and Pearl are not going to be in the game unless Cartoon Network gives me permission to actually put them inside the game, but I highly doubt they'll do that. Even though we're not even going to make money off of it, I still highly doubt they're going to let me do that. But it's like, you know, it's alright. We could go without them. Similar to Legends of Equestria, the way how they don't even have the main 6 in their game, it still manages to work. Will this game be free? Definitely. For 2 reasons. Number 1, we can't make money off of this because then we can get sued. Number 2, why would I want people to pay for it? I don't even like paying for games myself. Like, I would find awesome games online and like seeing how you have to pay for it, oh my god. Like, I would pay $1.99 for anything else in real life, but not $1.99 for a game, which is pretty weird. But no, other than that, I just wouldn't let people pay for it because there's probably like kids who want to play the games, and you know, there's parents out there who's like, oh, well, I'm gonna let you pay for something online, like, you know. But it's like, you got time to be ordering purses that are worth $500 on Macy's. Alright, but yeah, the game will be free. I'm thinking whether you should be able to do fusion or not, and I'm really just kind of conflicting on how it should actually work. And yeah, you can also summon your weapon, and I will try to add as many weapons as possible. Also, there's also another conflict between fusion weapons. Now I was thinking I can make a system where if it has this weapon, that weapon, it can create this weapon, and just add a whole bunch of different weapon combinations. But then I said that's gonna be kind of hard actually. So that's what I'm really conflicting about fusion here. I was thinking maybe they just have the weapons itself. That'll probably just be better, but like the different separate weapons for the different separate gems. But yeah, that'll probably be better. So that's the end of this video. I know I don't usually say this, but you kind of might want to subscribe to get the updates. Now, I don't usually ask for people to subscribe or like a video or favorite it or whatever. I just as long as I see people watching the video, I'm fine. I like it. I like reading your comments. I like knowing you guys are watching the video. I like doing all that stuff. But in this case, you kind of might want to subscribe and kind of might want to check out my my Gem Universe page and my actual Google Plus page. Yeah, you probably might want to add me on there too, just to keep it in update, just to keep it in check. But yeah, I feel kind of like guilty almost for asking people to kind of follow me. But yeah, that's it, guys. So yeah, subscribe if you want to get more updates. Feel free to talk to me on Hangouts, so we can kind of, you know, test you out and stuff. So yeah, guys, see ya. This is the update number, the dev vlog number 1. See ya.